Okay, not yet. Welcome to Yin Yoga. This is a 30-minute class, everybody. We will be working on our chakras today. There are 7 chakras in the body, and we're going to try to get all 7 in. So why don't we, everyone, come back down to the floor, okay? We're going to start in Sukhasana, and I'm going to face forward so everybody can see me. All right, we've got David in the background here, and David is really good at modifying. So if you're struggling with a pose, you can look at what he's doing in the background, okay? So take a deep breath in, everybody. Close down the eyes. Backs of the palms are on the legs, okay? We're gonna take a moment to just come to stillness on our mat. You know, I know we all just woke up. It's a 7 a.m. class. So some of us are happy to go back into stillness. But let's just remember that this is a Yin Yoga class. So we're going to take each pose to the edge. Okay, and then we're going to hold it there for about 2.5 to 3 minutes. Okay. Take a deep breath in. Nice cleansing breath. Inhale through the nose, filling up the heart center. And really drawing that oxygen down to the belly. And exhale nice and long out through the mouth. Let's try that again for a couple more rounds of breath. Beautiful. Keep breathing. Good. Eyes are nice and closed. Body is starting to relax. Maybe thinking about some intentions for the day. While we're breathing and finding our solitude on the mat, I'm going to introduce the word chakra, and in Sanskrit that means wheel. They're the centers of energy that exist throughout our body. They contain our life force energy, or prana, which is constantly spinning and rotating. And the first one we'll deal with today will be the root chakra, and that is located at the bottom of the spine. We call that the root chakra. As we inhale now through the nose, draw the oxygen up through the crown. And as we exhale, exhaling down through the tips of the toes. 2 more breaths. Taking our time with this. Good. 1 more breath, keeping the eyes closed, feeling the ground that's in contact with the body. Beautiful. Start to open up the eyes. Moving over into an all-fours position, we're going to go into a pose for our root chakra. Root chakra means security and grounding. So we're going to go into a forward fold with that. So take a deep breath in, everybody. And as you exhale, I want you to push back into downward dog. Hold it right here. And just take a moment as we go into that position. It's going to be a forward fold, but I just want you to relax the body. Maybe a slight bend to the knees, and maybe just alternating heels pressing down. You can always hold on to a chair if this is too much for you today. Okay. Good. Soften the knees. Walk the hands back towards the feet. Relax the head and neck. Relax the body. Just fall into this position. Holding on to those elbows. Again, if this is too much, you can put your hands up on a chair, okay? Just relax the neck. Okay, feel the body just falling into this inversion. And close down the eyes, and we'll hold this here. Remember, we're pushing to our edge. Very important, everybody. Take a look at David in the background there if you need a little help. Okay, the root is the first chakra, and it's located at the base of the spine. And it carries energy from the earth and provides feelings of security and grounding when balanced. We'll hold this here for another minute and a half. The associated body parts are the spine, legs, feet, and large intestine. Remember, we're finding our edge here. So we want to kind of get to that point where we're feeling that we're pushing into that end range of the pose. Okay. Beautiful, everybody. Nice poses, everybody. Nice modifications. You can also use yoga blocks if you just can't reach the bottom. Whatever feels good to you. You're feeling those hamstrings releasing. If you have your hands on the ground or a yoga block, feel the elbows softening. 3 more breaths in this position, everybody. Start to deepen that breath. Exhaling through the mouth. On your next inhale, halfway up the body, lengthening through the spine, maybe putting your hands on yoga blocks, maybe on your shins. Exhaling down. Inhaling up halfway one more time. And exhaling down. Place your palms on the floor, come back down to that all fours position or tabletop. Cross the ankles in the back. We're going to go into that sacral chakra. So we want to come to a seated position. We're going to go into what's called deer pose, okay? So you want to cross your right leg below. I've called this double pigeon before, although we're going to pull our knee up, okay? Take a deep breath in, and you can hold it right here, okay? Or as you exhale, you can lean into and twist the torso and look over the shoulder. Maybe your elbows in front for this position. Maybe you're hugging, whatever feels good. Lengthen the spine. Okay. And feel free to close down the eyes. Let me go sideways for everyone so you can see this. And if this is too much for you, you are just welcome to go cross-leg and twist. Okay, so we're moving into sacral chakra. That's reproduction, sensuality, creativity, and just hold it here for another minute and a half. Let's pose this. Okay. And the sacral chakra is located at the center of the lower belly. Okay, it's a few inches below the navel. It has an energy of flow and flexibility. And it's said to be the center of reproductive energy, sensuality, and creativity. This is our second chakra, moving up the spine. Nice. That's a good one. We'll live here for another minute. Close down the eyes, lengthen the spine, pulling that knee in towards the body, or perhaps with the elbow, getting a deeper twist into that deer pose. Start to deepen your breath, guys. We're preparing for transition. Open up your eyes. Next inhale, feel the length in the spine. And as you exhale, turn forward. Okay, this time we're going to lengthen that left leg. Bring that right leg over. You can hold it right here if you're having difficulty with the full deer pose. Or pull it around. Okay, hug that knee. Twist, look over the shoulder, or place your arm in front of that leg. It depends how flexible you feel today, okay? Moving into this pose for another minute and a half. I'm gonna go sideways so you guys can see me at home. Yes, and looking over that shoulder. With every inhale, feel the length of the spine. Remember, we want the edge. We don't want to sink into this. We want to extend, finding the end range. Really stretching out that fascia, allowing that hydro cortisone to release. You know what I'm talking about. Beautiful poses at home. Good flexibility. That's awesome. During that hip release, we're clearing the chakras. We're clearing that energy path that leads all the way to the crown of the body. Beautiful, everybody. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in, everybody. As best as you can in this position, and exhale. Good. Another 2 more breaths. And on that third inhale, come center. Place both feet flat on the ground. Okay, we're going to go into the solar plexus chakra. So we're going to come all the way to the ground, but first I want you to take a deep breath in. Chest up, chin up. And exhale, just to loosen up that spine. And like a seated cat stretch. Inhale back up, seated cow. And exhale all the way down. Slowly roll down, coming to a supine position. Face up. We're going to do a tangled root for this position. Okay, I want you to take your left leg over your right. And you're going to slowly drop the legs to the right. Maybe your arms are in cactus, okay? Maybe they're winged out like an eagle. All right, but the most important thing is if you need it, grab a block and place it under the knee. Otherwise, allow those legs to drop into the edge of that stretch, okay? Another way to increase your flexibility would to roll your head to the left, okay? And when you find yourself in that position, slow your breathing down, but hold your edge, okay? And solar plexus is located in the upper belly. It's associated with fire and sun, and it builds heat throughout the body. And it's also associated with self-confidence, inner strength, willpower, and self-discipline. I love this chakra. I love it. Let's clear this baby. Another minute here. Feel that knee dropping over to the right. You want that left leg to really open up and drop over as best as you can. Yeah, tap into that hip, tap into that IT. This is a great opener. We have about 30 seconds left in this stretch, in this asana. Maybe you're noticing right now that your hip is organically releasing, which is allowing that left knee to drop a little deeper into this tangled root asana. It's amazing how the body just knows what to do. Keep your focus right here, everybody. Start to deepen your breath as we transition to the other side. Nice. Slowly roll up into a figure four position. Find your hip flat on the ground, both sides of the hip in contact with the ground as you reach through. And just give that hip another little stretch there. And then relax it down. Place the left leg on the ground this time. Right leg comes over. And then slowly drop it down to the left side. Now again, if that foot is really dangling, you can always place a yoga block under that leg to give you a little comfort. You do not want to feel this in your low back, okay? You want to feel this go right through the side of the body, the IT, into that gluteus medius, maybe the piriformis. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, maybe roll your head in the opposite direction of the legs. And just hold it here. Another minute and a half. One more minute. Beautiful, everybody. We are going to be moving into the heart center next. That is our fourth chakra. Take a deep breath in, everybody, and as you do so, lift the legs up so that left foot is flat on the floor. Exhale out. Inhale, grab for the shin on the left leg. And as you exhale, pull it into figure four, a nice figure four hug. Relax the shoulders. Heart center, we're going to be doing supported fish. And you have choices here. If you have a pillow or a bolster, you can use that one. I'm going to show the yoga block first, because most of us have yoga blocks, okay? Take both feet down, grab behind the thigh, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, roll up to a seated position. Take the yoga block, okay? Sideways, okay? And then you want to take this right there, okay? So this is going to go below the shoulder blades, not on the shoulder blades. And if it hurts, you've got to reposition this, okay? So roll back, go for it, make sure it's in the right position. You might even need it lower, that's fine. And this is here for your head, okay? It's a supported fish. Arms come out to the side, okay? Take a deep breath in. Exhale and relax into that position. If you're using a bolster, okay, which is a little bit easier, okay, place it at the hip, okay. Take a deep breath in, And as you exhale, just slowly roll down. You might want to hold your legs just to get that support. Same thing, arms come out. Now, if you have any pain anywhere, you know your position's off. So play around with the position of the bolster and or the yoga blocks. Legs can go out unless the low back is telling you no. Okay. Toes fall out to the side, and this is fish. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and just relax into this position. Feel the body falling onto that apparatus, whatever it is. Feel that body melting over the bolster or the yoga blocks, whatever you are using at the moment. David's got yoga blocks. Heart center is really kind of a cool chakra. It's the heart and the lungs, and it's breath and compassion. So breathing right now is really important. Focus on your breath. And its characteristics, or what it's associated with personality, is self-discipline, relationships, compassion, acceptance, love of oneself. And the body parts are heart and lungs, as well as air, as it's strongly related to breath, is my little note here. This is a really nice one. Just feel that heart open up as the arms fall to the side. Maybe 30 seconds in this position. Start to deepen your breath. Nice deep breath in. As you exhale, just relax a little deeper into this stretch. And on the next inhale, lift your left knee and roll onto your right side, coming off the yoga block, off the bolster. And lifting up into a seated position, we're going into the throat chakra next. It's about speaking your truth, everybody. If you have a bolster, you're going to put your hips on the bolster. You've got a yoga block. You can use a yoga block. I'm going to show the yoga block because David's using the bolster. Okay. So what I want you to do first before we get there is grab onto your legs and slowly roll back down into that supine position. Once you get there, take a deep breath in, and as you do so, squeeze the glutes, lift your hips. The yoga block can be flat or up. It just depends on where your edge is for this one, okay? I've chosen a higher position. And then drop your hands out to the side, palms up. And that is a position of surrender. And it's also telling the universe that we are ready to receive. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, just relax the hips onto that block. Okay, feel that low back relaxing down. Close the eyes down. are in supported bridge, throat chakra, and it's associated with communication and expression. It's located in the throat and it relates to the mouth, jaw, tongue, larynx, and the thyroid. And it helps us to express our truth, speak out, and improve verbal and nonverbal communication. This is a really great one if you're struggling with being able to communicate with others. I'm going to ask you to put your palms down right now. So turn your hands down if they're facing up. And that is signaling to the universe that we are grounded. This is going to be the last chakra. There's 2 more. We'll definitely hit those at a later date. Continue breathing, making sure that that back feels secure, no pain. And making sure that you're pushing to your edge. So if you typically use a flat yoga block, you want to turn it sideways for some height. Beautiful positions, everybody. Another 30 seconds in this position. Beautiful. And we're going to transition into our final shavasana of the day. So if you're ready, you might not be ready, you're always welcome to stay in any position a little longer. Take a deep breath in, squeeze your glutes, pull the belly button in, and slowly lift up the hips. We don't want any pain in that low back, okay? And as you exhale, slowly exhale down 1 vertebra at a time, okay? Stretch those legs all the way out. Arms maybe facing the ceiling. And moving slowly back into that stillness, into this final resting spot of the class today. I want you to take your time with this. Even though the class ends, you're always welcome to stay in this position for as long as you need to. Take a couple more deep breaths before really dropping into the solitude. Beautiful positions, everybody.